To be honest, we're discussing a lot about Mohammed bin Salman's radical decisions. But what worries me is that we're taking all of this as if it's a surprise. I feel like we should be looking at this through the Saudi lens, which is that at the end of the day, to the east you have Iran, to the north you have Iraq, Lebanon and Syria, all of which are under Iranian influence. To the south you have Houthi, who's controlling Sana'a, the capital, and to the west you have Egypt, which is not really participating in any one of these countries on your side. So this sudden burst of reaction, this sudden change in foreign policy is a reaction to a very real reality, which is that Saudi Arabia is surrounded. The only solution for Saudi Arabia here is very hard, very decisive decisions. And that's why all of a sudden Mohammed bin Salman is coming to power. He's implementing very decisive foreign policy decisions. I'm not suggesting that I agree with any of them. But what I'm saying is we should not look at these as surprises. Even if we focus on the economy or focus on the politics, very radical change is needed. And Mohammed bin Salman knows it, King Salman knows it, Miteb Bin Abdullah knows it, Waleed Bin Talal knows it. And the reason I mentioned these last two is because these two are also competing to become king, because they genuinely believe that the cautious approach that's been taken by Saudi Arabia over the years just simply doesn't work anymore. And the interesting thing is, and I'll finish just on this point before handing over. The interesting point is this: for years, American officials have lamented Saudi Arabia's cautious policy in the Middle East. Now they have a prince, or they have a de facto leader, who's willing to bring Saudi Arabia and allow it to become engaged in the wars that the US wants to fight in the region. From the US perspective, let's not look at the US media or whatnot. From the US government perspective, they're actually quite welcoming of somebody like Mohammed bin Salman, somebody who's ready to take these issues by the scruff of the neck. Not saying that I agree with anything he said, and I'm surprised about some of the words coming out of my mouth.
Okay. You have to stand by them, though. They are being recorded.